little bit on him. I'm David Kitururu from the Department of Sociology and African Studies. I just want to add, these are just, we're just posing challenges. When you're going to discuss, when you debate, the things you should remember. Like, for example, we have multicultural families. We have, nowadays in Africa, in Tanzania, we have families where the father is from another tribe and the mother is from another tribe, and you have these kids coming up without, they have a little bit of this tribe and a little bit of this tribe, and confusion comes in, and it's a lot of, it's a challenge there. Different tribes, different traditions, different cultures. So that is another area of discussion. There's a lot of challenges in these kind of families. We also have, as Castro mentioned, the economical relationships. We have these relations nowadays whereby, you know, people are checking out what are the numbers in the bank, what is the reading, how much do you have, and all that. So we think that we have that challenge also in the modern times, in the contemporary relations. We also have a very strange thing, time to date. Nowadays, the modern, you can sit with a girl in a boot bus from here to Dar es Salaam. By the time you reach Dar es Salaam, you have agreed to marry, you have even set the date and everything. You don't even know his name, you don't know where he works, but once I was sitting with one girl from Dar es Salaam to Korogwe, and it was like, if you want the wedding now, it's okay. Nowadays, it's very hard to get married. So you have this kind of families, people who just met in a train from here to Mwanza, and when they reach Mwanza, they've already decided to marry, and they bring what we call ops children, unwanted, unplanned children. We have so many of street children now because of this kind of relations. People who are just a result of other people's having fun and not planned. So why get them if you don't want them, the children? So we have, I remember in my time, if you go for a girl, it will take you months before you even touch her. Nowadays, it takes, for those professional, I can see some of you here, 15 minutes is enough. 15 minutes. 15 minutes is a yes. Mambo poa. Pata soda, asante. Kwa hiyo, wewe tu. Can you imagine? Based on that, and you find that this is a wife and a husband who met by mambo poa, VP sawa, wewe tu haya, a child is born in such a relation. Can you imagine? And we teachers have a very big problem because such kids, even in classroom, they have problem to understand. They were not planned. You teach them and teach them and teach them. Sorry, saying that it's a joke. Okay. But we also have this what we call boyfriend-girlfriend culture. Some boyfriend-girlfriend culture, they actually practice marriage. They exceed the level of boyfriend-girlfriend. They live like a wife and a husband. So when they separate, when this girl goes to another husband now, they compare. And they start to see, this one doesn't know Sindimba, I'm used to Sindimba. This guy is playing blues. And you know, so it's different because you already experienced. And they have many of them. We have an experience of a girl who changes boys every year. Or boys changing, you know, vice versa, both ways. So, ops babies, we have many of them because of that. Understanding African culture, I'll just mention a little bit what our principal just said. You know, here in this university, we have this department of African studies. You know, when you go, it's so strange that you have to go to Europe to learn about Africa. You have to go to Uppsala in Sweden, where there's the biggest institution of African studies, just to learn about Morogoro. You have to go to Germany to learn that. But we have it here in Morogoro, and we have this department, but people don't don't do it. I'm happy from a student from Bayard was talking about this from education. And I think that people who are learning, people who are going to work with Africans, with people, should learn this, should understand what is Africa, what is African culture, what are they, what is it? Is African culture the color of the skin? Is this African? All African is what you have between your ears. So, I think that there's something to do. It's a challenge to you. Most young people do not know exactly what is their culture. That's why they copy everything. Whatever they see from West, they copy. Some of them even, they try even to walk like them, eat like them, sleep like them, you know, and at the end of the day, you're not there, you're not here, you're just confused. You get the point? You're nobody. Because they have their culture, and they keep it, but they learn about you. You know, you don't know your culture, you're learning about trying to copy them, and you cannot really copy them, but when you come back, you don't have a base in your own culture, and that is a big confusion. So ladies and gentlemen, a very good debate. Thank you.